All right. Well, let's talk about this show, Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. I've watched the first 6 episodes, 6 out of the 12, and we're going to talk about it here. If you've not watched any of it, turn it off. It's going to be purely a discussion, no general review, just talking about it. So watch it and then come back and see what we have to say. Although there's not really much to spoil, at least for the first 6 episodes. I would say right now I am very meh on this series. It's average to below average for me. It starts out pretty interesting. We meet what's his face, Ikoma, Mume. There's a whole bunch of people you meet at the beginning. And Ikoma is kind of interesting because he's making this weapon that can possibly destroy these zombies. Zombies, basically the Kabane with the little steel cages around their heart. But then he gets bitten. He stops it. Pretty cool little thing he does there. He basically turns into one. We learn that him and Mume are like halvesies with that. One thing though, the first 6 episodes, somehow Mume we don't know much about her past, so it's understandable she is kick ass at fighting. But Ikoma suddenly he's just awesome at fighting. Sure, he gets cut up a lot, but still pretty good. Later in episode 7, I let like the first few minutes play, and minor spoiler, it's tiny thing. They said that Habaneri, Kabaneri can mimic the fighting styles or whatever they see. So okay, that explains that. But it always makes me wonder when people get powers and suddenly they're good at fighting. So that explains that. But yeah, the fighting's pretty cool in here. The one problem I have is during the fight scenes. Fighting, awesome. Music, fine. The singing. The singing during the fight scenes. Ugh, I could do without that. It just pulls me out of it and it makes me feel like it's not a serious moment or there's not a lot of weight to it because they're fighting, da, 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 and you just hear, and you're just like, what is it? Stop it, go away. It just pulls me out of it. Like I said, it doesn't make me take the fight seriously. Even if something happens, bad happens during it, it's just the singing. It doesn't do it for me. I don't know if you have the same feeling, but uh, everything. I think the last one where they were fighting the black smoke on the train. I think minimal vocals in that one. I'm like, okay, this is better. It's so much better. But yeah, so we got the Havesy twins there. The I get the feeling. Well, it's not the feeling. It's what happened. Is it has that Walking Dead feeling where sometimes the biggest enemy is not the zombie, it's the other person who's not one of you. Like we get so much with the people in the train and wanting to kick them off the train or kill them or leave them behind. Even still, towards the 6th episode, they're just like, leave them behind. Who cares about the Kabaneri? Because whenever they're fighting the Kabane, seems to be no problem. At least for our twins. I mean, the girl, Jiminy Christmas, Mume, one girl army, right? She just takes them all down, goes nuts. Yeah, she gets a little tired afterwards, but hey, as long as she's eliminated the threat that's nearby, sleep all you want. And then we get that one moment where she gets tired and then Ikoma has to protect her. And then we don't get to see it. Because even I'm wondering, okay, how? Really, how is he going to be able to defeat all those things coming? We see all the glowing eyes, and it's just like, I don't believe it. I don't believe he can do it. But he did, of course. We learned some cool things. Obviously, they have to drink blood to basically keep fueled up or keep him from changing to full on Kabane. They have those trained warrior Kabane. Was it Wazatori? Cool thing. Another cool thing. Doesn't last very long. He's gone. So in the black smoke monster, episode 5 ends with the black smoke coming up. You're like, okay, cool. What is this? It's just a colony. It's a whole bunch of little ones making a big one. How do you destroy it? Hey, we got a cannon. Boom. Mume, jump in there. Cut out the heart. Okay. So that was a little disappointing. So then it makes me wonder, what are we going to get for the next 6 episodes? Trying to think of what could happen. I don't know. They come across a station that turns out to be like the hive of the Kabane. like the whole hive mind, the epicenter. This is where everything comes from. If it's not that, then what is it? We get 10 black smoke figures, 20 black smoke figures, a black smoke figure of black smoke figures. I don't know. Yeah, kind of down on this show. Like I said, it's not really getting me. I don't really care about the characters. I know it's only been 6 episodes, but I just watched Erased, and that show had me hooked on the characters. I cared about, the main character, the side character, a couple other people, a lot more than I care about any of these guys. I'm not sure I can really explain why. Like I said, it has its moments, but overall, I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. Hey, look at that. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you could explain your feelings to me about it. Hopefully, it gets better. I should have the next video up. I just watched the next 6 episodes. Get that video up a few days after this one, and then we can talk about it, the whole series, and see what's up. But like I said, leave comments. I do appreciate any recommendations you have. I've watched, I guess for me, I'd say a lot of anime, but for anime fans, they're like, you haven't seen anything. So I haven't really seen anything. I'm going to watch a few more single season series after this one, but I definitely love recommendations. I loved Erased. Check out those videos. And if you have anything that's similar to that or something else that I should check out, definitely let me know down below. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you would. And I will see you next time. See ya.